Alright guys, I'm back doing another video on the AR-15 lowers. I got a few here. I just wanted to show you the differences of what I'm seeing on these. First one, Spikes Tactical. Second one, Palmetto State. Third one, Seekins Precision. Seekins Precision, hope you can see that. Seekins Precision. Alright, let's start off. First one, Spikes Tactical. This one looks cool, functions great, and this is what we got here. We're going to start from here. It's got the cool Punisher. I did not fill that in. It came already like this. Let's see the front here because there are some differences between the two. See a little imperfection there? You guys see that? That's Spikes Tactical. I did not pay a blemish price. I paid full price. Whatever. But there's that. Now, let's look on the inside here. Let's see what the difference is. See the beveling there? That's cool. You know, I like that. Bevel there too, but it's not beveled here on this side. It's not beveled there at all. Slightly beveled in here. Beveled around here, but not on the front. Okay? Nothing there, just straight 90 degree, I guess. This is the inside, and I should have cleaned this. This is coated nickel bar. You can see the shiny part there a little bit. And man, does it look rough, doesn't it? It doesn't look like it's been polished or anything, but I guess it really doesn't too matter on that. But I did wet sand and polish where the two meet, the hammer and the trigger. I did polish that, and all the grittiness is gone. I would recommend doing that. People are going to have their own views and opinions about it, but I did do mine. I polished it. There is no grittiness in this trigger at all. Very, very smooth. My cousin actually shot with me this past weekend, and he actually mentioned it to me. He was asking me about the trigger on this thing. It was all, you know, mil spec and all original. I go, yeah. It's like, wow, he's really impressed with the trigger pull on this thing. I did mess with the springs to get the springs a little bit lighter. I did rack them, I guess I should say. And I don't know what that is in the background there. But the Palmetto State buffer tube, that's pretty cool, you know. But this is the lower from Spikes Tactical, and with the Palmetto State lower parts kit in flat dark earth, and the CTR stock, and the little sling thing back there. I do like the markings, the bullet markings on there. Obviously, safe, semi, full. Semi only on this one, guys. Spikes Tactical is based out of Florida. Okay, I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to. But they're based out of Florida, and there's their logo. So I'm going to put this one away, and then we're going to pick up Palmetto State. All right, this is Palmetto State Signia there. Pretty cool. This is the front. You can see no, you know, blemish there on their Palmetto State versus the Spikes Tactical. But let's keep going down. Let's work our way to the right. Boom, they are out of Columbia, South Carolina, guys. I live in South Carolina, so I like supporting a local company. Palmetto State's pretty good. I did have one bad experience with them when everything was going on. I got an XDM. I ordered those 19-round magazines. I ordered a few of them, I'll say. And I waited about 2 months almost, and then they finally sent me an email saying, sorry, we can't send your order. And the bad thing about that experience that actually made me upset is that after I ordered them, about 3 weeks later, they reposted the same ad and said they were in stock. So more people got orders in, and I don't know if mine just, you know, got completely overlooked. But they did send me a notice about 2 months later and said, hey, sorry, we can't send your order. We don't have them. So that did upset me. I got over it. I contacted Springfield, and I'm just going to say they hooked me up. I had them within actually like 4 days. So that was pretty awesome. But this is their deal here. Look at the bullet markings. Pretty self-explanatory. It's either on safe or it's on fire. Nothing fancy there at all. It works, you know, but Got the aluminum trigger guard. I actually bought that off of eBay and actually fits pretty good. But I plan on actually Cerakoting this one or that one. And I'm going to do it in burnt bronze. And we're going to see from there. But now let's check this out. You see the beveling on that? It actually looks pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed with this. The beveling is pretty much all the way around. To help you kind of feed that mag in, you know, instead of just a 90 degree. I do like this. Good job, Palmetto State. So there's that. So that's pretty cool. And this is the inner stripped lower. I think my wife's laughing at me in the background. She says these are my toys, and which they're my tools. Okay, I'm gonna put that one down. And let's go to Seekins Precision. Guys, yeah, she just called me a dork and she went up the stairs. Oh well, she's the one that married me. Okay, this is the Seekins Precision lower, and they are based out of Idaho. But how cool is that, guys? That looks super cool, in my opinion. Now check this out. This is the only lower that has this. Dun 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 dun. How cool is that? I paid $130 for this lower. All right. I paid $120 for this one, for the Palmetto State. For the other $10, that's pretty cool. I like this a lot, and I'm really looking forward to building this. And I like the bullet markings too. Look at that, guys. That is cool. Obviously safe, semi, full. And again, they're based at Idaho. But you know, this is their lower. I mean, it looks sweet. I like it. This is probably one of my favorites. I actually like this more than Spikes. But again, they're all the same for the most part. But I definitely like that. You know, this one stands out. And then let's check out the beveling. Look at that beveling on that. That is nice. Look on the front, on the rear, but on the back, denied. See that, guys? There's nothing in the back there. So that's one thing that Palmetto State beats all of the lowers in my opinion. But the beveling on this one is sufficient. I mean, it's pretty nice, you know. I kind of wonder why they didn't do it there. But overall, this is my favorite. Seekins, good job. But overall, these are the lowers that I wanted to do a video to show you guys some differences of the lowers. But again, it's completely up to you guys. Just get something, you know. You don't have to get some, you know, $200 lower and, you know, you're gonna outshoot me. No, you're not. Just get something that works. You know, you don't even have to get this one. If you get something that's cheaper, I don't know if I'm a fan of those polymer ones. I don't know, they feel cheap. I prefer the aluminum, you know. It just I don't know, it feels more like a gun for whatever reason. Now, another thing, if you guys order these, they will not, I don't care what Obama and all those other liberals are saying, they will not send this to your house. This is the firearm. There's a serial number on this, okay? So this is what they were trying to ban right here, okay? Everything else can be sent to your residence. If you order these online, you do have to send in your FFL paperwork to the gun dealer. They will send it to your local gun store and they will process the paperwork for you. There's no loophole at all. That's all pretend. That's a scare tactic. Don't believe it. And I can assure you all these are done through my FFL. And I want to give a shout out to them. It's Upstate Armory group. His name is Robert Gotts. They did an FFL transfer for me for 15 bucks on this thing. Super awesome. A lot of places are 30, sometimes even up to $50 for an FFL transfer. I do have my concealed weapons permit, so it was kind of like I was in and out. They called me, say, "Hey, Oscar, it's in." I went there, presented my CWP. We talked for a little bit, and I walked out with this thing. So for 15 bucks, you know, it's a super good deal. But all in all, these are them, guys. You know, out of all of them, which one do I like the most? You know, appearance wise, I kind of like the Seekins. I like that look, you know. I haven't seen many lowers that have that on there. And then again, these are forged. They're not billet. The billet ones you are going to pay a lot more for, but they definitely look cooler. You know, are they going to shoot any better? No, but they look cooler. There's no denying that. You know, if you guys are on a budget, I really wouldn't recommend, you know, spending that kind of money on a billet. You know, actually, there's one guy that he does a main. I think his channel is Main Prepper, and he's a real good guy and does some real good videos. But he was mentioning on these AR-15s that these guys spend all this money on these AR-15s, all these gadgets that are really kind of BS, weigh the rifle down, and more than likely those same people that have these ARs that are all souped up to the max, then they don't have enough money to buy ammo to train with, and then more than likely those same guys that have these lowers, these ARs with all this crazy stuff that's really not needed, are probably going to be taken out by some guy with a $150 rifle. So keep that in mind. You know, if you guys are on a budget, buy what you can. You don't have to buy the best. Get something that's going to work, and then buy ammo so you can zero your rifle in. You can see what you're capable of with your rifle. I'm not going to keep, you know, blabbing about it, but you know, guys, you know, get training with your guns. I'm trying to train as much as I can with this. The ammo on the 5.56 has gone up, you know, quite significantly. I mean, almost double in price. So obviously that sucks. You guys need to get into reloading. I know I am. Keep your brass. If you guys are not reloading now, if you go to the firing range, 9mm brass, 45 brass, whatever you're shooting, pick up your brass, because later on down the road, you're going to be thankful that you have all that brass to reload with. It's reusable. It's quite a few times too. You can reload it. So, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Recap: Seekins lower, #1. I like it. Bam. Palmetto State. Good lower. And then spikes. All right, guys, there it is. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead if you want to make a comment. But again, keep it positive, guys. I don't want to see negative stuff on there. I hope not to see it. And again, if you didn't like my video, I apologize. But if you didn't like it, you didn't have to watch it. Take care. God bless. Bye.